Hey everybody, Bill and Deb with I Ride Tiny House Adventures.
Good afternoon.
It is afternoon, isn't it? What is the
Yes.
date today, by the way?
Oh, Lord.
Is it the 8th? I think it's
8th or
January the
9th,
8th.
I don't know.
Yeah. January the 8th. I'm pretty sure it's January the 8th.
I know it's
Anyway,
Wednesday.
That's true. It is Wednesday.
I got that much down.
Yeah. Then that would make it the 8th.
Okay.
Yeah. Based on next Wednesday, which will be the 15th. Yeah. Yeah. Which is what we're going to talk about right quick. You've heard the saying, and we're going to get into this right now. You've heard the saying that things happen for a reason. Is that right?
I'm a firm believer in that,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, things happen for a reason. And of course, a couple of months back or so, we did a video stating that even though we had initially planned to be traveling in the southeast part of the country this time of the year, we made a decision because we were offered this opportunity to be the winter camp host at this campground here in Arkansas. And we decided to take it, and the main reason why at that time was because we, would save a little bit of money
Finances.
for a while. Yeah, finances to get our credit cards
free
paid way
park
down.
rent.
Yeah, free park rent, whatever. And then, of course, right after that happened, because things happen for a reason,
Yes.
I had that flare up with the infection in my foot.
Yes.
And, I hesitated. I debated. I didn't say I hesitated. I did hesitate, and I'm still hesitating. I thought about showing pictures of how that actually looked when we went into the hospital. But I didn't want to make people sick,
No.
Yeah, because it was
bad.
When it flared up in a matter of just a couple of days, it went from looking like it was almost healed to when I checked.
Well,
Let's
actually,
just
it
say
was
this.
gangrene.
Yeah, because it actually turned into gangrene. I mean, and it happened that fast. And, of course, I know this is old news now, folks. And
Yeah.
by the way, the foot is healing quite nicely. We're almost completely done. I will say this. If you had seen what we started with and where we're at now, you would truly be amazed. And we're both amazed.
Yes.
I figure in a very short period of time, it's going to be done.
Yay!
Yeah. So that's all working out real good. But then during that time, and this has been happening over a period of a few months, several months, Deb kind of developed a little small sore on her tongue, on the underside of her tongue. And at first she thought, well, it'll just go away.
Well, first I thought I burnt it.
First you thought you'd burn it,
And
yeah.
I thought, okay, that'll go away. And then I thought, well, maybe something's rubbing inside your mouth, and that'll go away.
Should we tell them that you actually wear
Partials.
partials?
And that would go away after a little while. And basically, I ignored it and ignored the discomfort for about 9 months.
Yeah. And
I was busy.
Yeah, well. And I didn't realize how serious it had got. Had I have known, had she confided in me a little more than she had, I probably
we had
would
enough
have.
to contend with.
Well, and I appreciate that. But, so finally I told her, because she was always ragging on me because I wouldn't go to the doctor.
Actually, it was my daughter.
Yeah. And then I told her, I said, well, and then your daughter said the same. Our daughter. She's
Our daughter.
She's our daughter. Not your daughter.
Well, it depends.
Sometimes I don't want to say she's mine. She thinks she's our mother.
She has been the
sometimes.
boss
Yeah,
since she was
yeah.
2.
Right, since about she was 2, she's been the boss. But she kept saying, you're always on Dad, and Dad wouldn't go to the hospital. And he was stubborn, and then finally he went, and there you go. And then I started saying the same thing to her, and I said, it's time we figure this out. Well, she went to the doctor, went to the regular doctor, and the regular doctor looked at it, and he said, you need to go see a specialist, right?
Yes, I thought he would just give me an antibiotic or something, and he says, no, you've got to go see an ENT, ear, nose, and throat specialist.
Right.
And anyway, within 2 weeks, I got in with one.
Yeah.
And he did an exam and took history, and of course I got the same little, why have you just keep putting this off?
Mm-hmm.
And here again, I'm busy.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And actually, he did a biopsy right there in the office.
Right, he did a biopsy right there.
First time I met him, which kind of surprised me because
Yeah.
know.
Then it took almost a week for us to find out the results.
Yes.
And now to look at it, with the naked eye, to me it didn't look that bad. It was a little white bump, on the bottom, on the underside of her tongue. But when they did the biopsy and it came back, they used the C word.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. But he didn't act like it was. He said it's news we didn't want to hear, but he would have recommended the same procedure whether it came back that way or not.
Right.
Correct?
We were
Yeah.
going to remove it regardless.
Yeah. So she will be going in for surgery. He seemed, in a way, he talked like it was fairly routine. Yeah, in a way,
outpatient.
It's an outpatient kind of thing when she goes in for surgery, which she goes in on January the 15th. We don't know exactly what time of the day, because evidently it won't take long. And but they'll go in and they're basically going to take a, chunk out of your tongue, right?
We'd rather not discuss
yeah.
that. That sounds painful.
But he told her that it would heal within 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah. Well, that's what he said. He said it would be uncomfortable, but he said at least now it will heal. And you've been putting up with this when you finally told me everything. You've been putting up with this for
a while.
And, that upsets me, and I told her so. So she knows. She knows that I'm upset
I'm not
over
one
that.
to complain.
But, but hey, you're my baby. That's all there is to it.
All right.
Yeah,
It's enough.
Yeah, okay.
On with life.
So anyway, what he basically said was, he said it's one of those things that she'll have to get regular checkups. He indicated like every 90 days or so. Then after that, just to make sure that everything is doing okay, that then we can move out to a 6-month interval. So we're waiting to see exactly, what he comes up with after that. We like the guy. We feel confident in his expertise and his abilities, so I'm not really concerned about that at all. So anyway, we will continue to do videos. It's just that in future videos after Deb has her surgery next Wednesday on January the 15th, she may not be speaking much during the videos.
I may become a snob.
No.
Not talk.
But we'll see. But one thing about it, she won't be able to scream and yell at me. That's right.
That's true.
So, now...
I need to learn. I know some sign language.
Yeah. Now, the next thing is, let's talk about it right quick. Are we concerned? Well, sure.
Yes.
We are. Are we going to let it mess up our plans? No. No, we're not. We're just going to make it work. That's all there is to it. Now, we are going to be winter camp hosts here through the month of, now we've just learned that it may end up being through the month of April, so our adventure will begin in May. And, of course, that's when we have the rendezvous schedule, which is what we're calling the Impromptu Rendezvous, which will be from May the 1st through the May 15th. Now, it doesn't mean that, and we're encouraging anyone that would like to come and join. We've already had several people reserve some spots down in the campground.
And we are so looking forward to that.
And we are so looking forward to that. And well, we had several people come and reserve spots for that already online, and we will leave a link in the comment section. It'll be in the very first comment from us. When you scroll down to the comment section, that's where the link will be, where you can go in and make reservations at this particular campground in Northwest Arkansas if you wish to come for some part of the Impromptu Rendezvous.
We'll be here from the 1st. We'll be moving on the 15th because we'll have to be out by the 15th.
We have to be out by 3 o'clock on the 15th. Right.
And
this is May. In May. Yeah.
And lots of beautiful spots, and just get your reservation, and hopefully you can join us for 1, 2, 7, 14 days.
We've had several people already make reservations.
Yes.
We still have a few spots open still, several. So when you look at the link there, go in online and see what's available during that time. You don't have to be there for the whole 2 weeks. If you can just come for 2 days, that would be awesome. If you can come and see us for the whole 2 weeks, that would be fantastic.
Yes, it would.
But, anytime during that time, and we'll be there. There's going to be several other people. Well, I know we've got some folks coming that have their own home built. I don't like the word home built. They have their own personally built.
Yeah, that sounds a little better.
The term homemade and home built, I prefer to say that they crafted it. It's a handcrafted teardrop. There's going to be several cargo conversions. I think there's going to be a few van conversions that's going to be here. We'd love to get some schoolies to come too if we could. So anyway, but that's in May the 1st to the 15th at the Lost Bridge North campground in northwest Arkansas, which is just outside of Garfield, Arkansas, is where it is. It's a Corps of Engineer park. Okay, so are we going to travel? Yes, we are. We have our laid out where we're going to go. And basically what we've got to do before we nail everything down is exactly where we're going to go and where we're going to travel to. We've got to see what the doctor says about when he wants to see her. And then we're going to just make the traveling work with that. That's all there is to it. Yes. So anyway, and we are going to take steps to make sure that, this doesn't crop up again. That's all there is to it. He said that what caused this, what had to cause this was some kind of trauma. And all we can think of is maybe the partials are rubbing, although we can't see where the partials would be rubbing where this is. But anyway, maybe some of you out there have some ideas.
Because I don't smoke, and I never have smoked.
She doesn't smoke. I don't think you chew tobacco. Do you?
No, I have never.
I've never seen you with a spit can or anything.
No,
I've never seen you with a Dixie cup.
Don't do that
or
either.
anything, or a Coke bottle.
Don't chew. Don't put little bit of stuff in. Don't do that stuff.
No. Anyway,
I can drink wine and whiskey.
Yeah, and so but this is it. Devastating news. Well, it's not news we wanted to hear, but it's not devastating, and we are going to take steps to make sure that or do everything we can to keep this from coming back.
Because we still have things to do.
We got a lot of things to do, yeah. And of course, this means we're going to be researching more in diet. We're going to look into. Probably going to end up going to a strictly non-inflammatory food diet. Everybody says that you got to watch out for the inflammatory foods. That's what feeds us things like this. Anyway, so what we're going to end with here right quick. Deb has been working on several paintings, and believe it or not,
Bill has been working on songs.
And I worked on a new song, and the events in the last couple of weeks inspired me to write this song, and I wrote it in a couple of days and got it recorded right quick. I'm going to end up doing a better, more formal recording later, but anyway, I wrote this song based on this experiences and our relationship. Everybody knows about our relationship. Everybody comments about our relationship. Yeah. She's my buddy. That's all there is to it. And anyway, she's been working on paintings. Believe it or not, we've had several people that have...
believe it or not.
I should have said it that way. We've had folks offer to purchase some of her paintings. So, yes, some of them are sold. But what we've prepared here to end this with is a song that I wrote titled, There's Nothing More to Say.
Right. Oh, we forgot to talk about this one.
Oh.
That's not in the pictures.
Yeah, this one is not in...
It's still wet.
Okay, well, I'm holding it carefully. This one, let me see if I can get it where the light... We're looking at it on the screen, on the big screen TV while we're talking here. This one will not be in the slideshow. But the song is only 2.5 minutes long, and you will see 9 paintings that she has completed. And we are showing the ones that have been sold, and they will flash up that they are sold. But if you see anything that interests you, you can email us at iridetinyhouse@gmail.com, and we'll post that link in the comment section as well. You can email us at iridetinyhouse@gmail.com. And if you're interested, email us there, and we will shoot you a price back on those, which will include shipping and handling. Okay, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Hope you enjoy the video.
And remember,
or the slideshow.
We're not camping.
No, we're not camping.
We're living.
We're living. Y'all take care. This is Bill and Deb with I Ride Tiny House Adventures. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now. I've been spending my life loving you more and more each day, and with each day and each night you've shown me the way. And you've been spending your life molding the man I am today.
Oh, how I love you, my wife. There's nothing more to say. And there were times when I could not see just where the future might lead. You gave me strength and you guided me, and you stayed. You showed me the way. I'll keep on spending my life loving you more and more each day. Oh, how I love you, my wife. There's nothing more to say. Oh, how I love you, my wife. There's nothing more to say.